Well, a unique piece of fashion once seen on the big screen can be yours for the right price. Okay, so who doesn't love the movie Elf, right?
It's a must.
A classic.
Every Christmas season, maybe even the day after Thanksgiving.
And Christmas in July, you know? Like, it's one of the best movies. It makes you smile. So the green wool tunic with a white faux fur collar and cuffs worn by Will Ferrell himself in the film Elf going up for auction. So the costume features a pair of yellow fleece-like stockings and a pair of black leather shoes with the curled toes. There's also a green pointed hat that has a yellow pleated sash and a red feather. Bidding for the Buddy outfit ends on December 5th. Now, Elf was released 2003. Can you believe that? And many entertainment critics have since deemed it a classic Christmas movie, which
it is.
100% agree. But the real question is how much would you be willing to pay for this? I don't think I would. You can buy so many dupes of the costume now. And it hurts me when those are $50 to $100, right?
Yeah, and I think maybe someone's putting it in like a shelf or someone's putting it in like a container in their house and just to show off to people. I would say that goes for $200,000.
Ooh, yeah.
I bet it goes for a lot. We need to kind of keep up with it to see how much it goes for. But I think, this would be good for someone that's maybe a really big Christmas collector. Like Christmas is their thing. They have a lot of rare Christmas items. Like this would be a great thing to have on display in like that room in your house.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, what is everybody here loves Elf, right?
Love Elf.
Yep. I would say and it's so cool, like you said, 2003, right? Because I remember when that movie came out, and it's cool to see these movies become classics now. Because to us, the classics are like, for me, like Home Alone and A Christmas Story and all those movies. But it is nice to see like one of these movies now becoming a classic. Like a 2000s movie is a classic.
Calvin Klein, it was a fancy elf suit.
Look at you, Will. All right, so question for you guys: what is your favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, Home Alone.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Grinch.
The Jim Carrey one or the original animated one?
I think that the animated one is nostalgic because that's the one I grew up on, and so that one's always going to have a special place in my heart. I think as I've gotten older, I've appreciated the live one more, but I think like the go-to is always the classic because it's nostalgic. Like if you want the nostalgic Christmas hot cocoa feeling, like that's the one you go to.
What about you?
The original Home Alone.
The original Home Alone is
so funny.
It's so funny. It never gets old. It was a movie that I used to watch throughout the year, which is usually I don't like to watch Christmas movies unless it's Christmas time. Watch it throughout the year. Whenever I was homesick, turn on Home Alone. It was one of my favorite.
I feel like it is Christmassy, but like it is one you can get away with all year,
Yeah, and it just feels nostalgic, like looking at the old toys and that house with the lights. Oh, I love that movie.
I'm in the Christmas spirit just thinking about it. All the movies and need some hot cocoa ready to go.
Well, switching gears, over the past 9 decades, Monopoly has remained a beloved staple of game nights or has caused a lot of fights. And in my house with my friends,
I love Monopoly.
Caused a lot of fights. With over 1 billion players across the globe, more than 300 licensed versions, numerous global experiences, wide-ranging digital games, including Monopoly Go, the immensely popular #1 mobile game launched of all time from our partners at Scopely. Monopoly continues to find new ways to engage fans.
Yeah, we know that with the McDonald's thing. We were all very invested in that until we gave up. We all gave up.
Didn't win anything.
Carnegie's, the Rockefellers, the Vanderbilts, the Morgan.
Yeah, I will say, for me, like we were never a big Monopoly family. At least like my siblings and I did it. Our version of fighting was Mario Party and Mario Kart, but for us, like just Monopoly took too long. At least for us.
I don't think I've ever actually finished a full game.
Well, I was an only child, so we got through it pretty fast. My grandma, we played it at her house a lot, but I would say our family go-to game was Uno and Uno Attack.
Uno, yeah, but Uno causes a lot of fights too. But I will say with Monopoly, there was a time I remember spending the night at my friend's house, and we were playing all night, and then we literally left the board, and the next morning we continued the entire game, and we still didn't finish the game.
And there's so many different versions. I had so many over the years. I think I had High School Musical Monopoly. We have Hogopoly at our house now, Little Rockopoly, because that's where we're from. I had a pink one. I remember that. All the pieces were like girly, like a purse, a shoe. So I feel like there's a Monopoly board for everyone, but it does take a lot of time. Another game that does that I loved, Life.
Life. Ooh, I did
Life was a lot of fun. But I remember with Monopoly during COVID when I wasn't, seeing people really like the very, very early stages. My friends and I all got online, and there was this free version of Monopoly that we played.
There you go.
Oh, it was so much fun.
It is fun. Maybe we need to have a little Monopoly game, guys.
It'd be fun.
All right, well, turning this morning, Kim Kardashian says she and ChatGPT are toxic friends. During an interview with the Kardashians' All-Star co-star, she revealed that she used the AI chatbot to study for the California bar exam, and she blames it for failing. Kardashian said that she will get mad and she'll yell at ChatGPT. Now, I do think it is a good tool, right? A lot of people use it for a lot of different things. I think that you could definitely get some good study tips from it, but I don't think this should ever be your only form of studying for something really important to you that you really want to pass.
Well, especially with a law exam, like let's say, something were to happen, right? And I need a lawyer. They says, oh yeah, I just used ChatGPT to graduate. I'm like, oh, I lost the case.
I was gonna say, and also I think we've seen like lawyers get in trouble for like using it to write briefs and getting caught. I'm like, it will catch that. I know students are using it. I know a lot of when going to school, they had the plagiarism checks. Now they have AI checks, which is crazy to think. And I want to know how that even works, because what if you didn't use it, but somehow it just assumes you did? That's what scares me about kind of this whole thing about maybe getting caught for something like that.
Yeah, and I think I did see that they're now not allowing ChatGPT to be used for legal advice or medical advice, which I think is good. Right? Like, go to a doctor, find that important, because it's just pulling in stuff from the internet, right? And who knows what people say out there.
Oh, for sure. I mean, Wikipedia, there's all these things out there where people just go, they put the information in, and then people use that as resources. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out. Stay with us.
Good chat, guys.